Hello, welcome to S7FX. Let's start our video. We have marked our zones. We get a nice rejection from this area, like let's suppose we get a nice bullish candle like this, then I would like to take uh, an entry in AJ to get some sort of nice bullish candle somewhere around this area. Then there is a very high chance that it will continue its move to the upside if we get a nice bullish candle. Let's open our M2. some definitely I will for a buy. The market breaks closes somewhere at around this area. If I get this sort of candle, so I would like to take a buy from here. The price will be somewhere around this area. It will somewhere around Here in India, I wanted to see a nice black candle that will break the slow. Then I will like definitely take that. If I get this sort of candle breaks the low, yes, I do sometimes take a pick up reversals. I do take sometimes. I do take pick up reversals. If you look at my uh, can show you some pick up reversals. Don't know uh, what type of setup you are uh, telling me the pick up reversals. But for me, so here try to continue to break this low. It give us some sort of wick and then just try to reverse. Then I take this trade at around this area. So I would say this is a breakout reversal. We look at this candle, this trade, it try to break this high, okay, by this candle, and then this candle just rejected. And when this candle breaks this low, I take this entry at this area. So look at this candle, this trade. It was normal breakout trade. This was not a rejected trade. This was a breakout trade. This candle tried to break this area, okay, and rejected from this area, formed some resistance, and then when it started forming some move to the upside again, I just take it. So there are lots of entries I do to take up reversals. But those are risky trades. When you try to take a breakout reversal, then what I have seen that when you take a breakout reversal, then uh, you see what when your take profit is small. If you try to catch big uh, trades on breakout reversals, then it becomes difficult to catch those big trades. Breakout reversals. Keeping an eye on my 15-minute chart, and I have also opened its 5-minute chart in trading view. Because earlier I used to take only by looking 15-minute chart. So sometimes what happens that when I wait for the entire candle to close, the move has like the market has given already a big move. So in those type of scenario, your risk reward becomes very low. I prefer some sort of moderate risk reward and not a very big risk reward. Like in every trade 1:1 or in every trade 1:0. But at least 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1:1. So these are moderate. But 0.25, 0.3, these are like you're not able to survive if you get big sort of risk reward. Because I like to risk 0.6, 1 to 0.6. So my expectation is also somewhere at around 0.6 to 1. This is my expectation. Sometimes I do get, sometimes I don't. The manage, I will definitely check out her this channel. Here we have got nice rejection from the downside. It's created from 1 hour, 4 hour. It's also broken this resistance. just open a trade in US 30, sorry, uh, in AJ. DJ has given us nice. I wanted to take a trade somewhere around this area, in DJ, around this area, by trade. But I saw at this area, I was like, okay, we had some sort of resistance at around this area also. That's why I did not take the trade in the at around this area after the closing of this gap. India also they were nice. Here it has given us our take profit, but it is just by spread, it's not hitting our take profit. Let's wait for seconds. It definitely hit our take profit because if it has already given out take profit in trading group, just about 0.2 or 3 pips. It has it's taking not hitting our take profit, right? What the market is doing. Look at AJ. It's so stable. So let's suppose here we have our stop loss. Then it would have taken our stop loss. I'm just closing it manually. Check it. Okay, They have reached the Mount Everest. It took a lot of time to AJ to reach that peak point. From yesterday only, AJ yesterday we took three trades in AJ. One was I think a loss, and two was a break-even trade. It took a lot of time in AJ, and the loss was also like it just went up, take our stop loss, and then just came down. Really showing some nice reduction. Not taken any trade yet. why I become busy with my take profits. Like in AJ, it came to my take profit for like 2 3 times, but I did not close it manually. I could take that. I could take $50 or $40, but I was very rigid. Because if I'm rigid with my stop loss, then I also have to rigid with my take profits. Like, once I place my stop loss, I don't uh, increase it, or I do decrease, but I don't never increase it. Okay. So why would I, if I placed my take profit, so opposite things happen with take profit also. Never try to just, if you have placed it at somewhere, and wait for it. And the market is in your direction also. You have double confirmation. So we should wait for the take profit. The reason why I did not want to take this trade, I give you. Look, this there this white candle shows me some sort of rejection. But this is not an engulfing candle, first thing. If this candle would be like this, let's suppose this would be a candle like forming like this, then definitely I would like to take a trade somewhere around this area. But what it did, look, this came down, closes at around this area. The next candle again gave us a very small candle. It's not showing a very big rejection from the area. Now it's showing some rejection, but it's not a very significant one for me. And I'm getting why I do not want to take this trade. But I was not getting the momentum which I wanted to see. So that is why I just did not want to take any trade this sort of condition. But if there is no momentum looking in 15 minutes, then it will become very difficult. You know, in those sort of conditions, your trade will start taking longer time.
Hi.
Now US 30 is getting my interest. Right now, two setups of warming. One in GJ, another in US 30. So you guys tell me which trade I should take and which trade I should not, because in two trades is a good idea. Okay, okay. GJ is US 30 is showing some weakness. Can you just check it again? Okay, it's just showing not giving me that much of confidence. So I will stick to US 30 only. Sorry, GJ. And I will discuss why I want to take this BJ. The 30 seconds to go. I was still not placed a trade. That would be a little risky trade. Yes, sorry. I have just placed an entry in DJ. With 30, I'm just placing an entry in US 30. I've just placed an entry in US 30. Right now, my two trades are running. One entry in GJ and one entry in US 30. Let's see how these two trades. Now I will not give any trade because two open trades is enough. Gold is trying to give us some new. Yep, DJ was looking good. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. So I have taken two losses today, two consecutive losses, and one winner. So now I will be not looking for. I will be looking on the chart, but not take any extra trade. This week was quite not very good for me. Started my trading from 19. This is it's all the trades which I took this week. This week was not quite good for me. Okay, but the good thing is I did not like break my rules. The trade which I wanted to take, I only took those trades only. This week I took around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 20 trades. This week I took 20 trades total, and in 20 trades I have a loser of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 losers, 8 loss, and 12 wins. 12 wins. Uh, okay, Parmeshwar, you are saying absolutely right. Okay, I will definitely this weekend I will definitely look at all my trades again. Okay, so I will be looking for my entire. My last will be blank. Is it clean color? I will be definitely looking for my. I will be looking for my entire trades again. Okay, and I will again because sometimes it will do from finding training, and it is important. Everybody wants to improve his or her strategy, and in that process, sometimes sometimes we do take some certain things which does not suit our personality, and it just reflects on your P&L. So that is okay. But the good thing is you should, if you are doing any strategy, never betray your risk management. Sometimes see this is my live account, but still I'm not ready to take a lots of trades, to take a lots of like do revenge trading, do over trading. No, I have taken. I have my plan. I followed my plan and I work according to that only. I got this week was not that good, but okay, that's fine. So in 12 trades, we had three break even, eight losers, 12 nine winners, and three break even. Nine winners and three break even trades. Look at gold. There must be some sort of news in that world. See, this is the reason. Like here, I had two trades open already, and let's suppose I take this trade. You know, let's suppose I took this trade. So this would also be a loss, and my plan is to never lose more than 2% in a day or 2 hours in a day. Never lost more than 2 hours. But in a good day or like in a normal day also, I have to make around 1 or 2 hours, or sometimes 0.5 hour also. So if you will lose, like let's suppose you lose around 5 hours in a day, so it will become very difficult to recover this loss. And let's suppose you recover this loss, but this is also not good for your psychology. Then you will start doing some revenge trading or some different sort of trading. So that's why you should always follow your, no matter how much you lose, no matter how much you win, follow your plan. If you have your plan, then follow it. And in trading, this is the only savior. Believe me, your plan, your risk management is only the savior. Other thing is okay. Every strategy makes money. One of the strategy is like doesn't matter whether you toss a coin and take a trade. If you follow your risk management, you will definitely make money in that thing also. Risk management is very important thing. Therefore, is right. Like I will definitely look for on all my review my trades again. I will review this uh, entire week trades. Will review my entire week trade, and we will see. Like let's suppose we will not be taking that trade from that area. So whether that would be a loss or not, whether that would be a winner or not, or let's suppose if that is a winner, then how much we could make. I will be doing all these things. I told you in the beginning only that this strategy in its nascent form. This is not a it's in it, like there is no scope of finding in this strategy. I told you that this is a very like nascent form, and that is the reason why I am just risking 0.2%. If this would be, if I am having a lot of confidence on this strategy, or I would be bragging it like it's a very matured strategy, earlier strategy, a lot of that. No, I have not. Like it was making good money, okay, and like it was able to make my account positive. Okay, so this is why the strategy is okay. But if you do some fine tuning, then either you will get some profit or either you will lose some. But that's okay. The good thing is, if you get your loss, then don't make your loss a big loss. Make it a small loss, make it a quick loss, and then just okay. Just review it. If some changes needs to be done, then do that changes, and again another week, then again. You know, if you test something in the live market, then believe me, like back testing of 6 months and live trading of 5 or 5 days. is equal. It, Salman, like what should I say? Pips are, I don't count it as a pip wise, and it is not a good method to look at the trading. Let's suppose I risk let's suppose I risk this much. Okay. And let it run at around this much. I made only 1:1, and in that process I have already made, like, if you look at it, I have already made around 90 pips. Or let's suppose I make a 4-hour chart. So pip is not valid thing if you want to measure uh, something. So if you measure something in pip wise, then what happens? Let's suppose I place a trade. I took one trade only, where I made around, let's say, I am having a risk of around 100, 1000 pips, and I made around 500 pips, or I made around just 250 pips. Then, if I will show you that how much pips I made, you will say, oh, you made a lot of pips. But in actual, I have made just 0.25%. So just by saying tips, you cannot assume that how good the strategy is or how much good the trader is. You have to know the risk reward, how much risk reward, how much percentage he has made from on his account, or how much risk he is taking on his account. So that is the important thing. Yes, Parmeshwar, this is the only way to excel in trading. It doesn't matter how long you have been trading. It's a 2 years, 3 years. Like if you go to like Hannah Forex, she is trading from last like 3 or 4 years, and still she is also learning. She's also doing like finding tunings, doing trying new strategy. So that's the part of, and in the entire life, we always be a student of the market. If someone is asking, so let me just check how can I see how much are you? Is there any way to count the pips? I don't know how to count the pips. Percentage loss versus percentage. I made around 8 losses, 8 loss, 9 wins, and 3 break even. 8 loss, 9 wins, and 3 break even. But here is the catch. In one trade, I made around in this trade I made only a $448. Just one trade. Okay. So this this is so that's why my PNL is still positive. But in actual, uh, I would be in a loss if I would have not taken this trade. Let's suppose here I had made extra $348. If I minus that $348 to my account, $348, because see, this was a winning trade, and I would have definitely made $100 or $90 from this trade. If I have made around $448, so my $348 is extra amount. If I minus this $348 from 277, so my account would be in a loss of $71. $71. It's not even 0.5%. Like, yeah, it's even like only 0.6% loss. Just 0.6% loss in my funding account. Can you say that if I will be continuing doing this sort of things, then I will lose my funding account? No, absolutely not. No matter how much, like, no matter how much I do live trading, no matter how much, and this sort of things, it also training. Believe me, it's also training my psychology also. It is just 0.2% risk, 0.2%, just 0.2%. But believe me, I treat this 0.2% as if like I am risking like 1%, or as I'm risking 2%. Okay, it's not done a lot of damage. Let's suppose this would be not be a I have not taken this winner. Then also like minus $71 is not a very big loss. No, I have traded for last 1 week, and I am lost. I'm in a loss of $71. So it's not a big loss. Okay. Percentage, how much percentage loss and percentage win? Let me just tell you. And this is also not a good criteria to by knowing a win percent and loss percent, you cannot say that whether this is a profitable trader or this is a profitable strategy. Because in this in this case, my winners are definitely bigger than my losers. Let's suppose I have taken total. I have taken, I think, 20 trades. In 20 trades, so I 40% loss. Okay, and 60%, let's suppose, win, because I have taken all the losses. I am counting break even as a winner. Okay, so 60-50. If let's suppose you take you remove the break even trade, it would be somewhere around 40% loss, 45% wins. Okay, and 5% break even. This is a win, this is a loss, and this is break even trade. But it's still, like, the strategy is still in its nascent form, and if there will be some need to finding trading, I will definitely do it. So let's subscribe my channel to see what I do next. See, my money management is good, fantastic. My trading plan is fantastic. Okay, there is no problem in all those things. My psychology is on the line. I trade only 3 hours. If I am saying this, I trade only 3 hours. I don't look at my chart and then again open. I do journaling. If you see, yesterday only I did not journal because of some I was some work. But despite that, I have journaled all my trades. This is all my life trades which I take. I have journaled all those things. So this shows the discipline. From third to I have journaled all my trades. So these were two losses which I took day before yesterday. Okay. So yesterday I took 3 losses. I will be journaling it from here. So these are all the trades. If you look how much I have made around $1,035 from June till date, and I will be placing. This will be somewhere at around $900, $900, because yesterday today I took $130, $140 loss, and yesterday I made around only $50. So it would be somewhere at around 950 or 950, somewhere at around 950. because I have not journaled today trade and I have not journaled yesterday trade. So in the one month, I have made like not one month, not a complete. Just give me 1 second. Someone is calling me. Sorry, I just forget about the audio. I was saying that uh, in trading, the important thing is money management, discipline, your trade plan. If you have all these things, so if you have all these things, so you will never fail in trading. What I have learned from my past, like 3 or 4 year experience in trading, that your money management. I have this 50K account since November. Since November, I managed to save this 50K account, and still I don't have any like a matured strategy with whom I can trust. Like no, but still I am having this account. If just and time to time I used to take out some profits also. And it's not a small profits. In Indian rupee, it's almost 30,000, sometimes 40,000. I used to pull up from this account also, not having any matured strategy. I'm having a strategy, I'm working on it, but not a very matured strategy. Okay. But still, I managed to pull out just because discipline, just because money management, just because a good plan. Let's suppose I take two losses. I just stop trading. I did not open a gold trade. I could have, it was like tempting me a lot, but still, in the in my mind, my plan is superior. If I have a plan, I will definitely follow it, no matter what happens. And Parmeswar, I will definitely, I will do a review in. It does not. It does not matter uh, whether it will take 4 hour or 5 hour. I will start. I will do complete review, and I will I will do it live. Okay, do complete review of all these trades, and we will see whether how much percentage we could have saved, or and how much percentage we could have made if we just focusing on the 15 minutes. Okay, so we will see on like I will not promise that I will do it on tomorrow or a day after tomorrow, but I will do it on tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in 2 days. I will definitely make a review video of 3 4 hours where I will be uh, reviewing all my 20 trades and looking for like how much percentage we could have made if we will be just taking trades on based on 15 minutes. And any suggestions are welcome. Let's look at our market, what the market is doing right now. And look at GJ. Just came down, hit our stop loss, and then again it has started to move to the upside. After this sort of candle, we could have taken an entry, invested. But it had just broken the low and rejected from this area. We would have definitely taken an entry somewhere around this area. Now GJ is looking quite good. There is a high chance that it continues to move to the upside. But it took resistance from this area, continues to move up to the upside again, take a retest this area, and now it has started to move. There is high chance because if you look at AJ, it has also started to move to the upside. We have a new 4 hour candle. Okay, I will definitely check it out also. How efficiently it went up to this room and now it's pressing back to the room. As this candle breaks this room, we will have definitely take our entry somewhere around this area. Placing stop loss around this area, take focus will be somewhere around this area. This is our typical trade. And this is the trade which we will take again and again. Yeah, Parmeshwar, that the thing you pointed out was absolutely because if I look, if I'm remembering, so some of my trades are just tag me out just by 1 pip or 2 pip and just retrace the direction, change the direction. Yeah. So, and this is because sometimes when my stop loss was not to the point, and at some point my take profit was not. So these sort of things happened. I did doing a still review about all my trades which I took this week. You know, until unless you review your trade, you will not be able to improve it. I will be doing a detailed review. You know why I shifted? Why I was looking for on 5 minute time frame. Why I changed that thing? Because uh, when I saw my pictures, trade pictures, then what I realized, like I was taking trades when it has already given us a move. But there are, there were two things. Give me a minute, yeah. So there were two things in this sort of trades. See, one, it has given, it trying to continue move to the downside. It had given nice candle. Then I place an entry. So what I was thinking that I made only like very small percentage. So what I was looking for in this sort of trade, that if I am somehow able to get this trade somewhere around this area, then I would my risk reward will increase. And why this thought came in my mind, because as you guys are watching my daily streams, so it is important to learn together. If I'm doing something, there must be some reason why I'm doing this thing. So when let's just look at where they are. Right? Yeah, so on uh, 17th of June, the previous week closed. Okay, if you look previously, then I had some losses at around this area. But though the loss was not very big, I took like four consecutive losses. It was not like it was not consecutive, but it was a loss booked in 2 days, in 3 days. Here I was break even. On this day I was in a loss. On 16th I was in a profit of $50. Okay, so what I saw that whenever I do get some losses, so because after this $100 loss, before this $100 loss, I had never made a $100 trade. If you look at all my winners, it was very small. Yeah, not even a single one trade. Look at it. All my trades were like somewhere $76, $58, $80, $82, 95. One of my trade is of $100 winner. Then then I thought that it is not good. I at least if I'm losing 100, then at least I made I because and why this thought came, like, see, uh, if let's suppose you know if let's suppose it's not your day and you take 2 or 3 losses in a row, or like consecutive 2 or 3 or 4 days of losses in a row, for like $100, $200, $100. So it will become very difficult for you to like recover all those losses. And on Friday only, 16th, 17th was the Friday. And on Friday only, I try to, if you look at this trade, so on this trade, if you look at it, I took entry at around just on running candle. Just give me a second. Sorry, sorry. So uh, if you look at this trade, if you look at this trade, so here I placed my stop loss just on the running candle, and so I made somewhere around just I did this, and I made somewhere around. If you look at this, I made this was the trade. I made around $109. How? Just by placing my stop loss on the running candle, and by doing this week I got some losses. To look at this gold trade, so it was not a very big trade, but still trade I took at around this area. Mm, Entry was on the running candle. You can see my entry was on the running candle only. So these two things I changed this. If you look at all my trades before 16th of June, and if you look at any of my trades, let's suppose I open this gold trade. So my entry is not at a running candle. See, I waited for this 15-minute candle to close. I waited for this candle to come down and tag me in, and I placed my stop loss somewhere at the top, near the opening of the body or at the wick, at the mid of the some wick. But now what I from 16th of June, what I did, I just started placing my stop losses on the running candle, on the entry candle, like placing it around this area and taking profit. Okay. If you look at all the trades, like 17, the trades on 17. If you look at this trade, US30 trade. See, I take the entry at around this area, that was okay. I placed my stop loss just above the entry candle. Okay. And it gave me some a nice almost not 1:1, but almost 1:1. So that is the thing which here I saw some positive things. If you look at this candle, so the running candle, I placed entry a stop loss on this candle only, and I exited the trade at around this area. These are the things which lead me to do this finding training. Okay, and if you look at the users at 20, this loss, $57 loss. Let's look at it. See, uh, I took the entry on at this area. I placed my stop loss on this running candle. Okay, I placed the stop loss on this running candle. Usually, I used to do placing a stop loss at somewhere at around this area. And this after this was think of winning trade. But after it took me out at around this area, just continued its move to the downside. But because I don't have any photo of it, let's move to the next trade. Let's move to this trade. This $99 loss. So it was it was so this loss was proper loss, I would say. See, here also what I did is the problem in the trade. See, I lost around $99 in this trade. So what I could do, I could place a stop loss somewhere at around this. I placed my stop loss on the entry candle. Okay, the candle opened at around this area and then came down somewhere at around this area. And from here, it just went up. What I did, I tried to take the entry and placing my stop loss below the entry candle, and from here only the candle came down and take me out. In general, I used to place my stop loss somewhere around this area. These were the changes which I did, and some losses were like very. If you look at this loss, I tried to try to take the entry on this candle. This was uh, like not a very conventional trade. It was just break of this zone. Correct. Market try to continue its move to the upside. I just and it is also some sort of late entry also. If I would have wanted to take an entry, I might do must be at around somewhere at around the same. Also a late entry. Look at this AJ trade. See, I placed trade at around this area and I placed my stop loss below the entry candle. What the market did just came down, take me out, and just went up. Came down, take me out, and then just gave me my take profit. And despite it, I did not get a lot of losses. What I am seeing. Instead, I get two loss, five trades. I get uh, two losses, one winners, and yesterday I got one loss, two winners, two winners and two break even. I took five trade yesterday. One was a loss. Let me just see. Yeah. One was a loss and two winners and two break even. There is one more loss on $99.84. Why loss of 23? Haven't I mentioned all my trades with 22? Let me just take. So why it's showing only one trade of 24? No, no. I have just written the date incorrectly. So this is the trade of 22, but I have not journaled the trade of 23rd. The trades which I have taken on 23rd, I have not journaled. So these are all the trades. So this week, this loss, if you look at this loss, so it was just tag me out just by but just by a single click. You can see came down, tagged me out, and from here it just went up. It was not a good thing. So here, what I could do, I could just increase my risk stop loss somewhere around this area. I can increase my stop loss pressing at around this area. By doing so, my risk reward definitely decreases, but my reward will be increased. And here in gold trade, it just missed my take profit just by some pips. See, just missed my take profit just slightly by one or two pips. Gold. These two trades were, I would say, it happened just by luck. Okay. If we forward look at this gold trade, so these two are like false pseudo trade, like false breakout trade. These were false breakout trade, I would say. I could wait for one more candle to break this zone and then break this zone, and then I should have taken this. But if you look at this 15-minute candle, it has already broke this zone, almost broke this zone, all these candles, and it gave a nice close to the upside. Okay. And when this candle opens, it came down slightly, and then when I saw this, running, it's moving quite good. Then I tried to take entry somewhere at around this area and just came down sharply. There are some trades and not do anything in this sort of trades. Look at this gold trade. It just missed my stop loss slightly, just by some like pip. It just did not give me my take profit and just reverses from this there. So this week I would say that I changed my plan. I agree with that, but sometimes what happens when you place a take profit, sometimes what happens, it will just give you your take profit and reverses from there. Okay. But when the like when some weeks are not in your favor, then these sort of things. My two or three trades this week just goes to see just about to hit my take profit and just retraces all the way back up and give me the loss. Look at this trade, this gold trade. This was a false breakout trade. In this trade, I could not do anything. This was a false breakout trade. So this was, I would say, this loss like just by one or two pips, I can save this loss. This $70 loss, gold loss. This $99 loss, it was also some sort of that just came down and take my stop loss. You can see, just came down, take my stop loss, and then just move away from like went to my take profit. And if you look at this gold loss, see, just missed my take profit just by one or two pips. So this week, you know, sometimes your luck does not favor you. So in those times, what you can do, what you have in your hand is your trading plan, is your risk management. And I did that only, and I still managed to just in this sort of like see just missed by some like one or two things. Yeah. If you look at this $99 loss was just again a luck trade where it just came down, take me out, and just went up. This gold trade just missed by some things. This this $67 trade, it again just missed my take profit just by some pips. Just by some pips. Then went up and tagged up. So these three trades were like very should I say? These were not in my luck. This gold trade was a pseudo breakout trade. For pseudo breakout trade. And I have not journaled the yesterday trade, so I will be journaling that yesterday trade. Uh, Despite that, I have not taken a lot of losses. This was a one loss. Yesterday I took one loss. Okay. So this was a loss. Yesterday, uh, today was 23rd. Okay, yes. Yesterday also I took this loss. This was a FD loss. Okay, so let's see how was that loss. But like if we are planning to change something or reviewing something, then you have to consider all the things. Then we will uh, plan to decide. And but I'm seeing that three or four people are constantly with me. So what I'm planning to do, so I will place a Zoom link so that we can do. Right now we are doing a monologuous interaction. So what I will do whenever I will plan to review my trade, I will send a Zoom link on my Telegram channel. So this discussion uh, should be a two-way discussion. So that if you want to say something or if you are like if you have your experience, if you have any problem, so we can discuss. Because right now sometimes you want to say something but you hesitate to write it. So I will definitely it will be on live also, but I will make it some more interactive because we're doing some because three or four people were from the last like Parmeswar is there, Akash is there, Simon, and three or four names. I see these names again and again. So we'll be doing a Zoom session where we will discuss what what are the improvements we can do, what are the fine tunings we can do in this sort of a strategy, and we will also discuss the problems. If you have any problem, we may discuss. It will be more beneficial. Yep. Look at the yesterday trade. So this was the trade which I took on yesterday in US, like in AJ. You know, see, like this week, my luck was also not there. If you look at that AJ trade, it just again. Let me just show you. My luck was not happening this week. But with my proper money management, I saved my I saved myself. Look at this trade. I have marked it already. It's a 23rd June loss. I lost this $106 on 23rd June. These all three trades. If I if I will show you all these three trades, you guys will say that okay, it's not your lucky trade. This gold trade just missed by 1 pip. This AJ trade just take my stop loss and just goes and hit my take profit. This AJ trade, this AJ trade. Let's just look at this AJ trade. What it did. See, very good. Look at what it did. Just hit my stop loss, then fall from here. If I would be managing my stop loss somewhere at around this area, okay, somewhere at around this area, so there was a high chance that if I get this sort of candle, I will be managing my stop loss somewhere at about this area after closing, and from there just fell down. So, Parmeshwar, but after seeing all this, see, sometimes you cannot save your losses. If you look at this $70 gold loss, so I can show you. See what it did. Here I had my take profit. Look closely. You can s- you guys can see the blue line. The market went all the way to this area and did not hit my take profit. Just by spread. Just by spread, it did not hit my take profit. And from here, what the market did, it just came down and tagged me out. I show you this AJ trade, this gold trade, and let's see this AJ, one more AJ trade. What the market did. Sometimes, what whom I should blame? The strategy or my luck? Look what the market did. It just came down. My stop loss was at around this area. Took my stop loss and then just went up. Give me my take profit at around this area. Yep. So if you ask from me, these three trades, $70, $99, $100 trades, these all trades will be a winner. If my lucks, if my luck would be just a little better, these all trades would be a winner. This $99 trade is a completely false breakout trade. And we do get sometimes losses also. So these three trades would be a winning trade. And this $67 trade, let's look at this $67 trade. Look at it. What this $67 trade give did. Okay. See, this was my take profit. This was my take profit. Market came down just by spread, did not hit my take profit. And then from here, it just went up and take my stop loss. So my four losses, this week's four losses were like just by spread, it did not hit my take profit. Four losses. One, two, three, four losses. Like this only. These two losses were like, okay, I cannot do. Like if you look at the AJ trade also, today's GJ trade, if you look at today's GJ trade, just look at it. It came quite, it came cut down quite. Like, it did not. Like, it was not my luck. It was a complete loss. I will not say that. Because I take the entry at around this year, it came down sharply and just taken out. I cannot say anything bad about it. This is a proper loss. So taking one or two proper loss is not a bad thing. You know, every trader do take losses. But if you take like losses just by some tips and just uh, this US 30 trade was also like great trade. How US 30 is going up. I will definitely take this trade at around this area. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to. I have taken a two consecutive loss, so I don't want to take another trade. So these two trades were like these two trades, and one more trade was this gold trade. Okay, these three losses were like a proper loss, I would say. Where like your luck, nothing. These three losses were like proper loss, and the other four losses, one, two, three, four losses. Like one, two, three, yeah, four losses were like not safe. Yes, this is the probability. But the good thing is, every time you will not see this sort of thing. Like you saw this sort of thing because the market was not very trending at that time. 1 or 2 days, you look at the market. Sorry, you look at the market. You look at just go to daily time frame. First, we had this sort of thing. Okay. If you look at on 1 hour chart, you will see that in these sort of things where we have moved to the down, moved to the up, moved to the down, moved to the up, again break, then move to the up, then move to the down, then so in these sort of market conditions it becomes difficult to make money because you will not get a single move in one direction like a trending move. Like here we had a trending move. Okay. Here we had some sort of trending move. So what happens in these sort of circumstances, we miss lots of our take profits. We miss lots of our like lots of stop loss hit by just some pips only. So these sort of things happens in this sort of market condition. Yeah, but we cannot do anything about this thing. If you look at this market, when you look at it, how much money you could have made in this sort of market condition? So, 1, 2, 3, 4 day. It was I sat at around this area. From here, look at the market. How will you able to? And this is the reason why I was just my stop loss was hitting again and again. It was not some sort of trending market condition. And also like when sometimes your luck does not favor you, so it will become difficult to make money. So now AJ is giving us some nice moves, so I would definitely be looking an entry at this area because it has broken a 1 hour and a 4 hour candle. So our entry will be somewhere at this area only. This would be a trade where I would like to receive somewhere around this area only. In this sort of condition, it is very high probability trade, I would say, very high probability trade. Came down, retraced around this area, just break this side. So what I think, I think running entry is okay. Like taking a trade in running entries based on 5 minutes is okay. What we can do, we can place our stop loss at our usual places. Like let's suppose I place US 30 has given us our take profit. This trade. US 30 has given the take profit. AJ must have also this. Like when you look at US 30, how much have of see don't know what if there any some if there any news or what. Okay, okay. So the market is going up to fill this gap. Market is going up to fill this gap. There was a gap previous week. The market is trying to fill this gap before the closing of today's. Just give me a moment. I will give right back in the 2 minutes. Till then, we may watch this trade, how this trade work. Sorry, I was having some issue with my water supply. He was calling me again and again, so I can just pick it up. Well, bold, what I have seen that if we see this sort of candle and the next candle give us some sort of break like this, it's a very high priority trade. There is a high chance that it will continue its move to the upside. If this candle closes somewhere around this area, and next candle just goes up, so this will become very high priority trade. So just somewhere around this area. Will become a high priority trade. It closes somewhere around this area, and next candle just tag us in and pop in. So see, after thinking 5 minutes, what I could do, I would have take this entry somewhere around this area. Plus is at least at the mid or at around this area, but at the mid is also okay. Right around this area. It will be a nice trade. If I would have not taken a three losses, like two losses, then I would have definitely taken this trade. This one trade and would have definitely take this entry. This was also a nice entry. I would have definitely taken from right around this area. Purpose would be at around this area. With one. Has just touched the gap, and now in the coming time there is a high chance that it will go up and test this area. Area has also given us some sort of break. has given us our take profit. Nice. It is also giving us some confidence to take that. It breaks this tone with a nice bullish candle. It, there is a high chance that it will continue its next upside. So today you can see that we had some good winners here. We will have made a 0.72. In this trade, we would have made around 0.5. Today we are watching that trade. Sometimes it does happen. No? Like if you look at my Friday trade, last Friday trade, look at uh, look at the trade of 17th June. See this winner, this winner, this winner, and this winner. All trades I took all were winners on Friday, 20th June. And this $32 was also somewhere around that $100. I just tried to trail it and it just came down and tag me out. This gold trade. If you look at it, so you know what happens. See, this trade I tried to trail it at somewhere around this area, and I just managed my stop loss below this, and it just came down and tagged me out. But my actual stop loss was somewhere around this area, which was almost 1:1 trade. Okay, so this was also $100 trade. So what happens sometimes if your luck is in your favor, so you can easily make some good trades, some good profits also. But you know, sometimes like here, these two trades just hit my take profit by tip, just hit my stop loss by just some tip, and just some trades just do not hit my take profit just by some tip. So these sort of things will, you know, because you don't have any fixed rule where you will place your stop loss, where you will place your take profit, those sort of things. So in these circumstances, this sort of things happens, and you know that is why we should always follow our management. Because trading is like this: you do all the good things, but still, if it's not your day, you will definitely take the loss. Nothing can save you from that. That is why we sort of like we give a lot of importance to money management and all those sort of things. And this is, see, let's suppose we take a trade at around this area. After that, this is also our some sort of entry. Market is trying to break this 1 hour and 4 hours. So It would take our entry somewhere around this area. Stop loss will be somewhere around this area. Take profit will be according to the previous zone. It will be somewhere around this area only. Around this area. Which is almost to 1.5 trade. Look at GJ. It's about to hit our take profit. So it has hit our take profit. So these sort of things happens sometimes. I have just taken two trades and two losses. So that's why I did not take this EJ trade. I did not take this AJ trade. I did not take this US 30 trade. This US 30 trade. This wins. This win. So today was not my day. That's why I took trades early. I would have waited some time. I would definitely get some goods, but that's fine. These trades were not in my luck, in my destiny. Did not get. Taking a good trade. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's wrap up this session. But I'm not going to take any trade. GJ. Just checking that how much percentage I would have made if I'm risking my trade somewhere around this area on 15 minute time frame, and I'm risking the same trade on 5 minute time frame. So we will definitely at somewhere around this one. So it is the trading. I'm just waiting for this candle to close. We have exactly snap up the system for balance trading. Next time when I will do a trade review, like I will send a Zoom link to my group, to our Telegram group, so that uh, can do some discussion. But the strategy is good. If you look at the trades, everything is good. If you need, like if you don't need to change anything, then we will not change anything. And if you need to change, like do some fine tuning, then we will do that fine tuning also. But if you ask from me the need which I am like I need to just work on my stop losses. Uh, but besides a stop loss, I think like entry is okay. Entry is okay. Of course, I think I need to work on it. But let's see. Let's discuss on Sunday. I will definitely. I will try to make a review video on Sunday. I will send a link on Sunday on it. Okay. And there we will do. First, we will do the all the reviews. Okay. We will review all our trades for the past week, and we will see how much how could we save those trades and whether that trade was valid or not, and how much false breakout. Like let's suppose we are taking lots of losses. Okay. So whether those losses were because of false breakout or because of like entries in lower time frame, we will analyze all those things. So this review video will definitely be very helpful for all those all those traders who are watching my stream. Okay, bye.